Hey guys! So excited. Are you guys excited? Are you excited? All right, so this is, if I haven't mentioned, we're really excited about this.
Apparently he's excited, you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited. What's not to be excited?
I feel like we're gonna like cut our faces off there. There you go. So when you guys come on, say hello. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick invite and then our introduction, and then we're going to bring the Navasus on.
Who?
Yeah. Do you want to do a quick introduction so everybody knows what we're doing?
Yeah, guys, welcome. So this is something we're calling Choose a Transformed Life. So basically, we're gonna start sharing some stories from people that we're inspired by and close people. You know, just I don't know. What are we doing? I'm just so excited. I'm sorry, guys.
He's so excited, you guys.
I am excited.
Right before this, I asked him, I was like, are you anxious? Or like, are you nervous? What's going on?
I'm excited.
And he said, I'm really excited. And he actually got annoyed with me.
First of all,
he got totally annoyed with
I
me.
love me some Navasus. You guys are going to love the Navasus. Beautiful people. So
the purpose of these interviews is to really share people that have made a choice. They were given an opportunity, a choice in life. They made it, and where it's taken them, and the beautiful things that it's brought to their life. We want people to have inspiration and hear different stories. That's just not, you know, me and Eric and selfies of me.
Yeah.
Everybody loves my selfies, but come on. So we're gonna bring them on. So do you want to do like while I'm doing this?
Quick intro. So we met the Navasus a little bit over a year ago. They are beautiful people. They are very good friends, business partners. They are our chosen family forever. We love them, and we're just so excited to share.
Go ahead, keep going. You're good.
Their story with you guys. So we believe that transformation is always a choice, and I know you're gonna be inspired by their story. They inspire us every day.
Oh my gosh, they're such beautiful people, you guys. We love them. And I just sent you, Stephanie, if you're listening, I just sent you the invite. So just say yes. Don't say no.
Yeah, don't say no.
It would be honestly really awkward for Eric and I don't want to have that conversation on here. And I keep moving our little stand.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
I have an idea. Ready, guys?
You're putting it in a bowl?
I'm going to totally put it in a bowl so that it doesn't move. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh yeah. Hey, so I'm trying to figure out where's it going to go. Oh, there we go.
About to happen.
That's right. Got it.
Inviting.
Yes. There. I hope everybody's having a great night.
They're making a dramatic entrance.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Okay, sorry, my phone's acting weird now. Okay, hold on. Oh,
No, okay, we'll
You're
get it in a
pixelated.
second.
can you see
It's a good
us?
look.
Yeah.
Wait, did I do it wrong?
Oh no, it's because
No, you're on there. You're on there. So
No, you're
don't
there.
say anything funny. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You're live, my friend.
Legit, you guys like really
So
scares me.
just so everybody's aware,
there we go.
it sucks. There we go.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
There.
so much
You
better.
do it, babe.
So much better. So just a little backstory. So Stephanie and I did a kind of an interview, but a back and forth a while ago. We did this style when it first was introduced, and it was amazing. We talk about eating disorders and our history. It was phenomenal. So I don't know what's happening over there in the Navasus.
Guys, I forgot to mention the Navasus are
There we go.
technologically not very sound.
Challenge?
Right, but they're beautiful people.
Yeah, really nice, but not good with their phones.
Next time we'll just have them send
No.
us facts. And we'll just read it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Perfect. Hi,
Are you guys here? Hi.
We
Yes,
are.
Thank you. We're
Thank
so
you
honored
so
to be
much.
here. Thank you guys. We
Yes.
love you too.
So excited to have you guys. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's just
Let's
jump
find
in.
out about these Navasu people.
Yeah, let's ask about the Navasus.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So first question we wanted to know, again, you guys have had amazing transformation physically, in terms of your family dynamic, in terms of so many things. So tell us a little bit about both of you before your transformations. What was that like?
All right. Well, first, we just want to thank you guys so much. We're so honored to be on here and to just to be in partnership with you both and collaborate. It's always so much fun. So thank you both. We're really excited for this. So the Navasus before, wow. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to? Or
No, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right. So Stephanie Navasu before the transformation, you know, I had done everything that I was told to do. And I want to say I'm so grateful for my parents because, they taught me like hard work and persistence and commitment and integrity. And I'm just so grateful for what they taught me because, I mean, they didn't know any better. They were told what their parents told them, what society said. And so I grew up kind of being told like work really hard, get into a good college, work really hard there, find a career, and get married, have kids, work for 40 years, and then retire on whatever you've
Right.
been able to accumulate. And so I did, because my parents were very successful, and because
You
they
worked
had
for
the
40
results-
year? Jesus,
Jesus, no, sorry.
You're
Thank
so
God
young.
but that's what I thought I was supposed to do. And because my parents had a great life, we're the average, middle class American family. I was like, yeah, like this is great. So, really struggled with my weight at the same time, growing up, and we've talked about this before, Shannon. My grandmother was overweight, my mom was, and we were just told like, this is just how it is. This is our genetics. This is the way the women are in our family. And so, I went to college and, just kind of lived this robot life that I didn't even know I was living a robot life, right? You don't know what you don't know. And, I met this amazing guy, my junior year in college, and, we fell in love, and we were like, let's build this life together. Let's do it. And as the years went on, I continued to just flip the pages of the calendar of my planner. And, I was looking at a picture of the girls a couple of days ago, and it was when they were like 6 months and almost 2. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't remember them when it was like that. And so I was just going through life, kind of treading water, so to speak, working really hard at work, and working my way up the corporate ladder. But while I'm in my office, thinking about everything that I was missing out at home. And then I would get home and I would think about everything that I dropped the ball at work, and using food as a coping mechanism. And it was one day that I woke up and I weighed 269 pounds. My life felt like it was falling apart. I wasn't in alignment with what I was doing in my career as to who I was as a person. And it was time for something new. And he'll probably get into it, but about 6 months before then, we had gotten into a really big fight, like holes in the wall kind of fight, because of this, something that I had and that we both had stirring inside of us. We just didn't know how to get it out. So I guess I'll transition to you.
Yeah, so for me, before this whole transformation journey, I was just content with being mediocre. I just thought that was the cards we were dealt. I was overweight, lazy, just uninspired with everything. We were just, she would come home and just said, oh my gosh, I hate my work, I hate my job, it's sucking the soul out of me. And I would just tell her, suck it up. That's life. We didn't really know any other way. We tried everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that was the Navasus. It's really, a lot of people that have met us post transformation and post, living in our power, living our truth. When we explain who we were before, they're always really surprised, but I mean, we got a whole network of people that can tell you we weren't this way before.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that rings true for anybody that goes through transformation. If you ask anybody who I was 10 years ago, no, we are not the same people.
Right.
Guys, so many people I'm sure can relate to your story. Gosh, even as you're talking, like, yeah. Like,
So let's talk about that though. So what was the choice that was presented to you guys? What was that choice that you were given? And I think it's interesting to talk about in the moment when that choice, that opportunity and choice was given to you, and it was sitting in front of you. How did it look then versus how do you look back on it, and what does it look like now?
Oh, I love this question. I do, because so regarding like my struggles with my weight and like having a major eating disorder, I had seen a friend on Facebook start to post like her transformation and just walk us through her journey. And at first, you know, because of the mindset that I had at the time, I was like, what does this skinny girl know? Like, she doesn't know my struggles, right? We've had this conversation, Shannon. Yeah. Like, she already, like, her before picture, like, I would have paid $1 million to look like that, right? And so I kind of rolled my eyes, like, and she knows this, and we laugh about it now, but I really, like, I just rolled my eyes. I was like, she doesn't know anything about what it means to struggle with weight. So I kind of just watched, you know, and she had 2 little girls just like I did, and I saw her presence at church and, you know, and out and about, and I'm just like, gosh, her energy, she's just so different. And I really just believe, you know, it was the stars aligning. I had I'll never forget, I woke up, it was July 5th of 2014. I woke up, we had just gone on a bender of a weekend, right? And I weighed myself out of nowhere. Because I was of the mentality of what I didn't know didn't hurt me, like, even though I was really uncomfortable and extremely overweight. But I decided to weigh myself for one reason or another. And it was 269 pounds, the heaviest I had ever been, even when I was pregnant with my children. Okay. So I'm like, this was just, it was devastating. Getting ready to go to work, obviously not inspired to do that after coming off of a nice little 3-day weekend. And so of course, uninspired, you know, employee, I was fooling around on Facebook, and I saw her transformation. She posted her 60-day transformation. And it was at that point that I was like, you know what? I have tried everything under the sun. Her results don't lie. Like, I see her in person, I've seen her on social media, and we really didn't even have that much of a close friendship or a connection. But I saw it, and I knew that results didn't lie. So I messaged her, and I said, what the heck are you doing? I want it. And that's pretty much how it all started. And I was in from the moment we first spoke. Yeah. Oh, is it frozen? Yeah. Oh.
No, you're good. We can see you.
You're good.
It's a little pixelated, but we can hear you. Okay. So Grish, though, I'd like to hear a little bit from you about that choice as well, because regardless of whether or not your wife chooses to do it, that doesn't mean that's the choice that you're making.
Right. So I was always supportive in her, you know, journey in trying to lose weight, whatnot, to get healthier. So we tried everything, and, you know, I came home one day and she was trying this system out, and I was like, okay, here we go again, but I'll support her. You know, if it works, it works, great. If it doesn't, then, you know, we'll try something else. But in 5 days, she wasn't screaming or yelling at us as much. She was a whole new person. She had this fire in her eyes again, a sparkle in her eyes. And then, you know, she started getting results and started losing some weight, and she started looking better than me. So I was like, you know what, I got to do this too and close that gap, because I couldn't have her looking that much better than me. So I started, and, you know, I was 200 pounds when I started, and now I'm, you know, 165, and it's been 3 years now. So, you know, we feel amazing. We're more present with our kids. Like, we have the energy to keep up with our 3-year-old boy who's just running headfirst into walls.
Stephanie, how much have you lost overall?
I have lost 114 pounds and 170 inches. So I went from a size 22 to a size 6.
Amazing.
So aside from physical transformation, what other transformation have you guys experienced? I know there's a lot more.
Well, and I think that kind of leads into our next question on how your vision has changed, because we all have this vision, right? And clearly your vision was work 40 years for 40 hours a week and then retire, right? So how is your, like, based on that transformation and what you've gone through, like, how has both of your vision changed for life and what you guys want?
Right. Such a great question. Again, I had originally, you know, I was always looking for something. I had always, you know, wanted to own my own business. I would always tell Grish, I wish there was a way that I could raise my children and still create an income for our family. And I've been saying this ever since I became a mother. And, you know, but leading up into this physical transformation, I, at first was like, you know, I'm a connector. I love sharing amazing things with people. And so my friend had told me about the opportunity. And, you know, I said, maybe we'll see, but I want to work on me. And that was my intention 3 years ago. It was, I need to work on me first. But within 5 days, when Grish said, I wasn't screaming at everybody, you know, my boss had noticed a difference, my girlfriends had noticed a difference. That's when I really realized, like, geez, like, I really found something here. Like, I'd done everything and I didn't feel the way I feel now on this. Like, what is this? And as I continued to just work on myself physically, mentally, you know, changing my mindset. I was already on a personal development journey when we started. I started to realize that this could be the vehicle that would allow me to raise my children, to be present in their life, to not miss out on life with them. And that's when I kind of did a little bit more research. I connected with our mentors, and now my vision is to bring every mommy and daddy home that wants to be home, you know, and I'm home with them full time. You know, we're gonna be bringing him home soon, but we realized that, you know, not everybody wants to be home with their kids. Sometimes we don't always want to be home with our kids, but what we're looking for is we want that freedom. We want that flexibility. We want to be able to say, hey, let's go to the beach today. Or, hey, let's play hooky. Like, let's keep the kids home from school and we're going to go to Disneyland. And we want to be able to do that without having to ask anybody's permission. And that's what our vision is now. Freedom is our family's most highest value. To be able to get up and do whatever we want, whenever we want, with whoever we want to.
Yep.
Wow.
Totally get it.
So powerful.
It's
amazing. Love it. We got one more question for you guys. Okay, so
Yes.
Obviously you guys gained a lot through your transformation. So what is the most impactful thing that you let go of? Something that was really not serving you. So what was that? What was that one thing?
For me, it was letting go of the negative, toxic people who weren't serving us. They were playing small and just loved the company of misery, you know. And what I love about this journey, you know, we lost some negative Nancys, but we gained a lot of like positive Patties or whatever, and that makes it all worth it. And you know, you guys are one of them, so it's been amazing.
We love you guys.
So that's so good, babe, and it's true. There's been a huge transformation for me across the board. The first and foremost thing is that, you know, for people that struggle, you know, with their weight, you know, whether it's being overweight or underweight or whatnot, is that you weren't born that way. You don't, you know, it's not your genetics, so to speak. It's what you think, you know, it's all in the mindset. And that for me, like, I didn't have to be 269 pounds if I didn't want to be 269 pounds. And that's the first and foremost most transformation that I've been able to let go of and really just step into the person of who I am. And another one that is recent for me is, and Grish is probably going to laugh about it, but I don't beat myself up anymore, or I try not to. And that's in every aspect of my life, with my body, with my discipline, with my mind, with my business, with my parenting, with my relationships. I don't beat myself up anymore. When I'm not perfect, so when I do, I'm grateful for my husband and the incredible people in our community that help scrape me up. But for me, it's to really just be, to step into that power, and to be the person that I'm supposed to be, so that I can help the former versions of me as I continue to grow. So that's the biggest thing.
Wow, that was amazing.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And I think that that's something that, and you guys experience this with people as well, that, you know, we come into these journeys and a lot of times it's about a number on a scale or a size on a pants. And now the best way to describe it is a gateway drug. Here's the gateway drug, but now we're going to open you up into the whole new world of how you actually change your life and what's possible for you. And I just think it's amazing because what you guys have done so many people, I don't even think that they can fathom that type of life and those kind of results. But I think when you're presented with real life people that struggle to just made a conscious decision to make a new choice, and look, just one choice, look at one choice opened up for you and you had no idea what it would do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I always say, you know, the woman that helped get us started, again, we didn't have like this long-term relationship. I had only known her for about 1.5 years at the time, very brief conversations. And I'm just so grateful for her presence in our lives, for that brief meeting that we had years ago that has led us to this. And I'm so grateful to me for that one fateful day of just letting go of my freaking ego and asking for help.
Right.
I'm so grateful that we did that, because
Surrender to the process. Right?
Our lives are just so different, like for the better. I wake up every day like pinch me, like, is this for real? Like, did we really create this? And we, you know, it's just we just love paying it forward.
More than anything, yes, love paying this forward for sure. Especially in the lives of people that will never know.
Yeah, like our mission is like, we just want to make a difference in the lives of people that will never know our name. Like, that's it. That's it for us. We just we want to make an impact bigger than us, bigger than our family.
Beautiful.
Gosh, you guys are so inspiring. Like, the power of connection, the power of choice. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Love you guys too.
Yes, we
so
love you
honored
too.
to have
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We love you guys.
Listen, go enjoy your nights. You have kids, we have kids. We all got to get out of here. But we love you, and we need to have you back on, and we'll talk about some more stuff.
Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Right, everyone. Your night. We love you guys. We hope you enjoyed and you found value.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I love the Navasus.
When she said helping former me's, like, oh my God, that's just so
Brilliant.
powerful. Brilliant.
When she said that, I thought of, like,
so
that's
cool.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
We love you guys.
Love you
Thank you
guys.
for joining us. Have a great night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.